make magic so people can forget about the things in their real life and like any sadness or any hard times that they're holding. You don't remember that when you go to meet a princess. Like, it's just a princess and you're like, wow, this is magic. This is something I've seen my whole life right in front of me that I can, you know, it's tangible. I can touch it. It's right there. And it just gives people, it helps them forget, and it puts a little magic in their day.
I've met kids that were so shy that couldn't open up at all, and a couple of minutes with a princess and they're talking and they wanna, you know, they wanna give you kisses and like kiss your cheeks and blow kisses to you and hug you and do things that, you know, I've had parents go, my child will not do that with anybody else, and I'm a stranger. They don't know me, but they do.
Can I be your second best or third best friend after your mom and dad? Yeah? Okay, can we pinky swear on that? Good job.
Princessing is the thing that saved my life. I had no hope for the future. I had no plan. I had nowhere. I wasn't going anywhere. I was just getting up every day, doing homework. I didn't care about going to school, talking to people I didn't care about very much. You know, I didn't have, I just didn't have anything. I wasn't going anywhere. I was just paying all this money to go to Penn State because I didn't know what else to do. And then I found sociology and I found research and found princessing, built this company, and then it just has become the rest of my life. It's become my career. It's become, you know, my life's aspirations, and it's just something else. And I like to believe that the princesses are part of that reason. Like, I talk about Anna from Frozen a lot because Anna got me through breaking my leg. That's why I got that original costume, because she persevered and she was so outgoing and she just never gave up. The only reason that I continue to do it is because I just believe so much that you can't give up, even when you want to. And, you know, Anna taught me that. And the princesses taught me that, because I would feel awful and want to lay in bed and do nothing. I'd feel so sick. You know, when I wake up in the morning, my thyroid is not doing well. I have to take medication, wait an hour before I feel good. And I would wake up in the morning and get around, and I'd be like, God, I don't want to go to this party. I'd put all the makeup on, I'd put the costume on, I'd get there, and there'd be a kid who just, you know, that you have no idea what that kid's going through. I've met kids before that have been abused, and I couldn't do anything about it, because how do you do something about that when you meet them in public at a restaurant? You know, I went into a hospital where I met a child who died 3 weeks after I met her. She couldn't even talk to me because she was so sick. I go to birthday parties and these kids are so happy to see me, and I get to see happy families, and, you know, it gives me hope that someday maybe I can have a family like that if I decide that I want one. But it's like, you get to see people living their lives and that they've made it through things, and it's like a combination of both the princess and the people. The princess and the person being me, they become this, like, this collective, I guess, and they just get me through everything I need to get through.
She does a lot of this.
Once you're casted with a company, it's really about two things. It's having this overall desire to make magic and having an overall desire to uphold the character at all costs. So you have to go into every event with the idea that I am here to create something that doesn't exist for kids for a little while, and the character is the most important thing. Find a company to work for first, and if you can't, then consider doing your own thing, because we get like a lot of people in the industry that just want to throw on a dress and just be a princess, and it's so much more than that. It is hours and hours and hours of training, singing, performing. There's so much to it. It's not just about throwing on a dress from Party City and calling yourself a princess. There's so much to it. So try to find a company to work for, audition for them, audition for the parks. Like, it's a wonderfully, it can change your life. It will change your life. If you do it, it will. People want to believe in a fairy tale. People want a happily ever after.